Today we're going to talk about mutually exclusive events. Mutually exclusive events are generally described as events that can't occur at the same time. I don't really like that explanation because it doesn't quite get across the right idea. You're thinking of doing one thing twice, having an experiment one time, flipping a coin one time, picking a person one time, rolling a die one time. In one roll of a die, could that outcome fit both event A and also event B? Well, if we look at a Venn diagram, the answer is no. Because if I roll a number less than 3, then I'm rolling a 1 or a 2. If I'm rolling a 4, I'm rolling a 4. I can't roll the die one time and have my outcome fit in both circles, so this is not mutually exclusive. Mutually exclusive is sometimes called disjoint. So again, here's the definition that a lot of books use. I think it's useful to look at a Venn diagram. If the circles overlap, they're not mutually exclusive. They're not disjoint. If they don't overlap, they are mutually exclusive. They are disjoint. So are event A and event B mutually exclusive? Well, there's 4 jacks to pick from. There's 13 hearts to pick from, and there is an overlap. The jack of hearts can fit in both categories. So if I pick one card, it's really important that we know we're picking one card. We see there is some overlap, so not mutually exclusive, not disjoint. Now, complement of event is an event and its opposite, or an event and not the event. I think our book uses E with a little bitty C instead of E with a bar there. So I'll use both. But an event will fit into one or the other of the groups. It's nice because since an event fits into one group or the other, we know that their probabilities have to add up to 1. And we can use a little bit of algebra then to find the one probability if we know the other, like in this example. In a group of 2,000 taxpayers, 400 have been audited by the IRS at least once. Being audited is not a pleasant experience. It means they've looked at your tax return. You have to go usually talk to the IRS, take your receipts, prove somehow that you filled out your return correctly. If one taxpayer is randomly selected from this group, what are the 2 complementary events and their probabilities? Well, I'm going to say that A means they've been audited, so not A, or I could say A complement, so I could use either of these 2 descriptions, would be my 2 complementary events. A, they've been audited, A bar, or A with the C there, A complement, are their complementary events. Now, the probability that I will have been audited, there's 400 people that have been audited out of 2,000, which turns out to be 0.2. So I can find the complement of A with a little c, or I could use A with the bar. I could do 1,600 out of 2,000. That's not that hard to do, but I don't have to. Since I already know the probability that I've been audited, I can just do 1 minus 0.2, and that gives me 0.8. So I can find the complement that way.